Joseph Duncan here backstage for Best of the West Wrestling, and joining me at this time, challenging for the West Coast Championship, the Heart of Gold, Lisa Lace. Lisa, tonight you have your match with Biagio Crescenzo. How do you feel?
You know what, Joseph? I feel as ready as I'll ever be. I am so excited that I finally get a shot at the West Coast Championship. I think I've proved to everybody here at Best of the West that I have what it takes to compete for any championship here at this company and any company. Because I am not just a female wrestler, I'm a pro wrestler. And I will take on anybody, anywhere, anytime. And tonight, I'm gonna show you, Biagio, why they call me the Heart of Gold.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Official in charge of this contest, referee Jimmy V. Introducing first from Asbury Park, New Jersey, weighing in at 181 pounds, Atticus, Lynch.
Welcome back to Best of the West Ignition. AJ Kirsch and the Commissioner Alexander G. Bernard at ringside. Atticus Lynch in the ring, and he's got the mic.
I don't understand why a company that is so incompetent they can't even clean up cake right has gone ahead and booked me in a match that I have already won. In May, I kicked Nico's ass right here in the center of the ring. He had to be carried out. In June, I pinned him, shoulders to the mat, fair and square. Hey, if I cheated, why did they disqualify me? I won the match, not Nico. Why am I out here facing the second worst wrestler Fresno has to offer?
Who's the first?
And I said second worst because I saw Hip Hop Harry out here tonight.
All right, that's not cool.
Please bring him out here so I can kick his ass again and you can all get your damn money's worth.
Wow, Atticus Lynch with less than pleasing words about his match right here, right now with Nico.
And a surprising amount of vulgarity.
I'm sure you're gonna reprimand him, aren't you?
Oh, absolutely. This is a family show. Watch your language.
His opponent from Athens, Greece, weighing in at 250.
Whoa, ring the bell! We are underway.
Nico is enraged. As Monsieur Lynch had mentioned, it's not the first contest between the two. In both prior matches, Mr. Lynch came on top.
And Nico, his rage getting the better of him, just shoulder tackled the steel ring post. And when it comes to steel versus anatomy, the steel wins every time.
I do like about this Lynch, he is a thinking man's wrestler. He outclassed Nico there. He outsmarted him, called his shot.
Nico, though, able to shake it off in the early going here. I thought that shot to the ring post spelled certain doom. But, well, you can see him still visibly favoring that left shoulder, and you got to wonder if that's going to come into play the longer this match continues.
He tried to throw Lynch into the post, but you'll notice not able to get as much thrust as he usually would. Gave Lynch enough room to get some space. Oh.
Loving shot to the back. And there's a low blow.
Oh, beautiful. Referee, surprised this referee is not calling the match.
Well, you know, I'm not sure the bell even, I don't know if the referee actually called for the bell. We may have rang it prematurely over here at the time.
Yeah, you were telling me to ring the bell.
You rang the bell. You rang the bell. Does that mean you...
You're out here more often than I am. I thought you knew your business. Meanwhile, Atticus Lynch certainly knows his business. Trying to send a message to Nico, leaving him battered on the outside. Nico crawling his way back into the ring.
Now the match is officially underway. That was... we did indeed ring the bell prematurely. The match is now officially underway.
You can blame AJ for that one.
Sure, blame me, whatever. It's already between that and Steve Crescenzo becoming my friend.
Nasty elbow drop right to the elbow of Nico.
Now Atticus wrapping up the arm of Nico.
What do you say, Nico? Keep him up.
Nico with his free arm. Oh! Nico trying to fight back, but Lynch stomping on the arm, potentially breaking the shoulder, the elbow of Nico. Atticus Lynch is, as I mentioned before, a thinking man's wrestler. He knows that anatomy and he knows how to dissect it.
Now you can see him trying to perhaps tear a pectoral or two on the anatomy of Nico. He was able to negotiate his way back up to a vertical base and create some separation. There's an elbow, but again has to favor that left arm, that shoulder that struck the ring post. And there's a shoulder breaker from Atticus.
Nico instinctively went for that back elbow, still used to coming to certain tools of what offense to utilize, but poorly timed in this instance.
Standing leg drop on that blown left arm of Nico, and Nico's in a world of hurt.
That target is locked in for Lynch. Every bit of offense has been to the arm of young Nico. You can see the torque there that Lynch is applying to Nico. You can see that elbow bending back and that shoulder almost at a 90-degree angle to the back.
Nico trying with everything he has to fight out of it, but an arm wringer brings Nico down to the canvas.
Going down with that arm wringer too, jams back up all the way through the joints. Fujiwara armbar now, all that pressure applied to the shoulder.
And a knee right now.
You can see there how Nico's arm bent with the knee.
It's not supposed to bend that way. There's a back fist.
Nico's just an armed one-armed man in this fight now.
Both knees into the elbow. There's a cover too, and Nico kick out.
Notice how he had to lift the good shoulder off the mat.
Atticus just said, I got a new idea, and the way he said that leads me to believe that he has some evil intentions for Nico.
Lynch is a master strategist. He's made some distance, but you have to believe he has a plan in mind.
Nico catches Atticus ascending the turnbuckle, and now Nico with perhaps the same idea.
Nico throwing shots with that good arm.
Whoa! Atticus using the ring as a weapon.
And that was the plan the whole time. Atticus Lynch is always 4 steps ahead. He knew by creating distance, Nico would strive to close the gap, and all he had to do then was position him to do that drop. Brilliant! Absolutely brilliant by Lynch.
Lynch now taking his time with Nico. Nico trying to fight back here, but you can see that left arm just dangling at his side. Ducks a clothesline. Fist press!
See, the impact landing.
Oh no! And Atticus with a key lock now.
Impact landing from that Fez press put pressure on the wrist. Nico was unable to
the
hold
body
it.
scissor now. Nico's got nowhere to go.
Lynch has all his body into that hold. Nico gutting it out through immense pain. Nico's got to get out of this somehow, or he's got to tap, or he'll lose his arm.
It's not just the pressure on his arm and on that shoulder. It's the leg scissors just driving the air out from his wrist. Look at the strength of Nico. Suplex out of desperation, but enough to create some separation.
Nico, you can see, unable to capitalize from that high impact offense through the pain in his arm.
Wow! Huge lariat almost takes Atticus' head off.
For the first time in this matchup, well, just about, Nico is actually on offense, but can he capitalize with the arm? Lynch back to the arm. Nico able to turn this around.
There's an elevated sit-out spine buster. Almost a power bomb. There's 2 and 3. This one's over.
There's your winner, Nico.
Nico with a measure of revenge after suffering a beatdown at the hands of Atticus, Lynch, and despite the early onslaught before this match officially started, Nico stands tall.
Nico absolutely finding a way to pull this victory from the jaws of defeat.
Something tells me this issue between Atticus and Nico just might be far from over. We'll be right back with more Best of the West Ignition.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Official in charge of this contest, referee Reed Matthews.
Reed Matthews in control of this contest, and this should be a good one.
Cheers in favor of Landis? This is strange.
There's no accounting for taste.
Introducing first, from Miami, Florida, weighing at 225 pounds, he is outlandish, Zicky.
Where exactly was he keeping those streamers?
It's magic. You're not meant to know. The outlandish one, Zicky Dice, supplying his own pomp and circumstance as ever. Calls himself the best mid-card wrestler in the world.
Hey, one can make a lucrative living as the best mid-card wrestler in the world.
Personally, I think he underrates himself. His ceiling is not the mid-card. Zicky Dice can be a world champion anywhere.
I now sprang the referee with what he calls disappearing ink.
It's fine. We'll find out in a few hours if he's right.
Outlandish.
And his opponent from South California, weighing at 210 pounds,
Marcus Eriks from nearby Merced, California. Long-time competitor here at Best of the West. You can hear this crowd loves them some Marcus Eriks.
Zicky Dice appears thoroughly unimpressed. Though I doubt very much Eriks thinks much what Zicky Dice thinks.
Are you ready? I told you that was clean up.
Wow. Okay, to Zicky Dice's credit, that ink is actually completely gone from referee Reed Matthews' curls.
He's magic! I tell you, the man is magic!
Respectable gentlemen.
That's right, you can completely trust somebody who wants to shake your hand. Southpaw. Wow. Marcus Eriks, fireman's carry early on.
Zicky Dice with a pile driver lift.
Backdrop, and Zicky landed right on his butt. Calf kick from Marcus Eriks. Goes underneath now. Belly to back power bomb, and Zicky Dice needing to rethink his strategy here.
After that flurry.
Claims he wasn't ready.
I need a bump.
A bump? A Bernard bump!
Bernard bump.
You want bump?
Is that what it looks like? That was awkward.
They're awkward. What's happening with my chair?
Your chair is awkward. Zicky Dice hanging.
See? It worked! It worked! It worked! See? I imbued him with my tactical genius with the bump. Yes!
This match is spilled out to the outside. European uppercut.
Zicky Dice is a very capable wrestler, and I don't know if you want to be trading blows with Marcus Eriks.
Don't take anything away from the toughness of Zicky Dice. Yes, he is outlandish, he's colorful, and for some reason he uses magic. Oh! Marcus Eriks just went face first into the steel ring post. And,
Smack to the keystone of Marcus Eriks. That's not cool. Hey, we saw earlier.
is HR going to hear about this? I feel like HR is going to hear about this.
It's an open palm strike. It's completely legal.
Open palm strike.
Oh no.
Oh! And baseball slide into the compressing Marcus Eriks against the ring post.
That'll shatter the ribs.
Or the left suplex. Referee a little bit out of position there. There's a 2 count.
Zicky Dice has now taken control of the matchup. And just as I say that, Marcus Eriks firing back with these strikes.
But Zicky following him in with a knee strike to the midsection, the kitchen sink.
And this is what I love about Zicky Dice.
Who wants to see a magic trick?
Oh, I do! I do! I do!
Come on, who wants to see a magic trick?
Yes, yes, yes! I love magic!
Who doesn't? I want to see it too. I just don't want to agree with you.
Marcus, pick a card.
That's hazardous, dude.
That wasn't a very good trick.
I think this one is card. I do not. No.
What is he? This is technically a foreign object, by the way.
Never, you idiots.
As I was saying earlier, this is precisely what I love about Zicky Dice. He feeds off the animosity of the crowd. So many wrestlers just ignore the crowd or feed into the crowd.
Oh! He just used the card to slice between the fingers of Marcus Eriks, and I don't know why this isn't a disqualification.
It's at the discretion of referee Reed Matthews.
No, not again. Oh, come on!
It might seem like a small thing, but it's painful and will affect the grip and make it more difficult for Marcus Eriks to grab a hold.
Outlandish saying your new favorite wrestler. I don't know if he's convincing anybody here tonight in Fresno. Licks his whole forearm for some reason. Avalanche splash in the corner.
That is a hazard with those cards there. Someone can easily trip. See if that comes into play in this matchup. Referee Reed Matthews should be clearing those cards.
Another chop to the chest. A little bit of snake eyes. Marcus Eriks having a hard time getting his wits about him in the corner.
And after those snake eyes, likes to follow it up with his roll of the dice. And Zicky Dice allowing himself to become distracted by this crowd. Every moment that he's distracted, Marcus Eriks gets closer to recovering his breath and his energy.
And no sooner do you say that than Marcus Eriks able to avoid the contact.
Zicky Dice needs to remain focused on Marcus Eriks will find his offensive stride.
Saito suplex drops him right on his head and both competitors are down.
Zicky Dice landed right on the back of his head. He is out of it, trying to rally himself, find his energy, find his pace.
Marcus Eriks trying to rally this crowd behind him.
Marcus Eriks first back to his feet.
Huge clothesline to Zicky Dice. Back elbow connecting. Boot to the midsection. Sends him into the turnbuckle. Whoa! Marcus Eriks able to hang on.
See, Marcus Eriks has been a step or two slow. The offensive Zicky Dice from earlier certainly has taken its toll on Eriks.
Beautiful flying back elbow. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2.
Marcus Eriks suddenly in the position of control, looking to utilize that power and those strikes.
You can hear the chants of Marcus throughout the Best of the West studio. Oh no! Zicky reversed that into an inverted DDT and only 2.
That was quite a maneuver from Zicky Dice.
Great heads-up counter from the outlandish one.
Marcus Eriks now trying to rally where his head's at. He does have a history of head injury, that is. We hope to not see that occur again.
Zicky Dice looking to put this one away. Marcus rolls through. Clothesline in the corner. Kick to the face.
Eriks heading up to the top.
Moonsault. I don't think he got all of it though. Zicky able to avoid most of the contact.
Zicky avoided the chest where most of the impact occurs, caught only a little bit of Eriks' shin to the back.
Wow, huge sit-out spine buster. 2, and a kick out at the last second.
Have to wonder if that might be a bit of head games from Dice, that spine buster we usually associate with Eriks. Oh, he's got another magic trick!
For God's sake. This crowd wants him to disappear. I'd pop to that.
That would be very impressive.
It would be.
This is perilous territory now. Dice and Eriks trading shots.
Eriks lands hard after being shoved off the top. Down goes Zicky. TKO from Marcus Eriks. 1, 2, and 3. He got him.
Here's your winner, Marcus Eriks.
Marcus Eriks was aiming for that TKO for the entire matchup, but he managed to pull that off at the end, and that was all it took to take Dice down for the count.
Another return for Best of the West, Zicky Dice, but didn't go the way he wanted it to. Marcus Eriks victorious, and we'll be right back with more Best of the West Ignition.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the Best of the West Coast Championship with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first from San Francisco, California, she is the Heart of Gold, Lisa Lace.
The Heart of Gold, Lisa Lace, also enjoying some worldwide exposure on WWE lately. Participated in a tag team match on Monday Night Raw against the Iconics, teaming up with Aaliyah Mia Garcia, a regular in the Northern California independent wrestling scene. And right here, Lisa Lace has a chance to walk away with the Best of the West Coast Championship.
For the record, I did not want to schedule this match. There were powers that be, and apparently some legal threats of an anti-discrimination suit based off her win-loss record that tied my hands to this. I still do not endorse this intergender nonsense from Lisa Lace.
Okay. I'd like to. A fan of Ringside just said slap this one. Believe me, I want to. Are we going to open up this intergender can of worms, or are we just going to let you cry and moan about it because you're the boss and apparently can't do anything about it?
I have faith in our champion. Biagio has proven himself more than capable with his solid defeat of Mike Rain last month.
From San Gabriel Valley, weighing at 171 pounds, he is the best of the West Coast champion. He is charming. Biagio. Crescenzo.
You call him Sidling, I call quite charming.
And so does Biagio. And for the record, I'm not the one calling him Eddie Munster. The fans are the ones calling him Eddie Munster.
You're an enabler.
Amen, it's true.
Fans are so disrespectful of our champion.
And now Lisa Lace. Lisa Lace has one of the Eddie Munster signs, pictures, and clearly has rattled the charming Biagio Crescenzo.
They call him Eddie Munster, they call me Gilligan. Do these people not have references from any later than 1970?
Skipper? Can I just call you the Skipper from now on?
Absolutely not.
That's what it's all about. Referee Nuck Johnson holding it high, the best of the West Coast Championship.
Gave a little pep talk to Biagio in the back. He's ready for this. He's going to show Lisa Lace that there are certain tiers to competition, and there's a tier where Lisa Lace belongs with appropriate female competition.
Now, are you saying that appropriate female competition, and I'm doing air quotes as I say that, you're saying you are not in favor of her competing against male opponents?
Absolutely not. There are plenty of talented women that she can have contests with. There are plenty of talented women that she can fight. Why does she need to meddle in men's things?
Because she wants to be a champion at Best of the West. She wants to reach the top of the mountain regardless of who else is there. In order to do that, she's got to face the champions. The champion just so happens to be male. What's the big deal? And Biagio now using the hair to back Lisa Lace into the corner.
One of the perils you face when you have long hair like Lisa Lace.
Wow. Rude. Whoa! A huge shove from Lisa Lace, missing wildly with that clothesline is Biagio, and now Lisa laying it in with those forearms.
I do not advise taking Lisa Lace lightly. Back!
And down goes Biagio face first.
I do not mean to say she is untalented or fierce competitor. But the fact of the matter,
Kick right to the kidneys.
she should not be competing with men.
Well, she's doing a pretty damn good job at the moment. Rolls through. Little rolling thunder. And a standing splash. 1, 2, there's a 2 count. And we were less than a second away from the new West Coast champion. You look stressed. What's going on?
If I have to explain to potential investors that our champions are Funny Bone and Lisa Lace, can you imagine what that meeting looks like?
Yeah, I imagine they'll be throwing you money. I imagine you will have to seek cover because you will be under constant bombardment with piles and piles of money.
Charming. Charming is a face that you can put on a presentation. Yes.
Lisa Lace with a scoop and a slam. And Biagio rolling out. He just grabbed his championship.
You know what? This works for me. If he takes the title and he just leaves,
takes the count out victory like a coward. Okay.
That's her match. That's her match done. That's what I need. That's fine by me. She'll have gotten her requested matchup. She'll have lost, and we can all move on to more appropriate challengers. To more appropriate challengers. It's fine.
Biagio says he's done.
Maybe we should have gone more quickly.
And Lisa in hot pursuit of Biagio. Whoa! Biagio swinging with the belt. Oh my God!
Sickening. Biagio cracked his skull on the concrete. That's what I said could happen with the cake.
And look at this. Lisa Lace holding that West Coast Championship high, and you could be looking at the next West Coast champion. And AGB at ringside looks like he's about to be sick.
I sincerely hope nobody took pictures of that moment.
Dave, you got pictures? Okay, cool. Dave, you got pictures?
Well, that's unfortunate. Davey, I'll have to see your phone after this match.
Nobody checks the recently deleted folder.
Fortunately, Biagio was back on his feet after that sickening thud from earlier. Lisa Lace just relentlessly and savagely pursuing against our valiant champion.
Oh my God, she is not going to suplex it to the outside. Yes, she is! Onto the concrete! There's only protective carpeting on the outside.
We need medical to check on Biagio. How is this not going to count out yet? She's savage. She's animalistic.
She wants the West Coast Championship. Biagio running for his life.
Possibly literally. Who knows what she'll do in this crazed state?
Biagio walking a shot to the steps. Oh! And those steps, yeah, David just said not those steps. And those steps, they are not smooth surface. They are jagged.
Serrated edges, as a matter of fact.
No, not again.
You could see blood from the head or the hands of Lisa Lace from this impact as she attempts to block the shot.
And this crowd once again chanting Eddie Munster, trying to get in the head of Biagio Crescenzo. No. Belly to back,
Yes!
onto the ring apron, the hardest part of the ring. There's absolutely zero give.
Not just that, did you notice the arm of Lisa Lace got caught on the rope? Meaning she took some awkward torque to her shoulder on that landing.
There's 1, 2, and a kick out at 2.
Biagio Crescenzo choking the life out of Lisa Lace. If Lisa wants to be a savage on the outside, let's see what Biagio's got on the inside to defend his championship.
Again, I'm not taking anything away from the competitive nature of Biagio Crescenzo. He did not become the best of the West Coast champion by not being a fierce competitor. But you could say the exact same thing about Lisa Lace. She could leave with that West Coast championship, but it's not looking likely in this very moment.
And this is what I don't like about these intergender matches. I love Biagio. I love watching Biagio wrestle, but nobody wants to see this. It's uncomfortable. Why force this on the people to see Biagio brutalize Lisa Lace?
Well, listen to the audience. The audience seems to be digging it. And by the way, they are the ones who pay your salary. 1, 2. Oh my God, only 2. Lisa goes underneath. There's a backslide. Another kick out at 2. There's another kick out at 2.
Lisa Lace going for these desperation covers. Wants to try to wrap this up quickly.
Why wouldn't she? Around and around and around, and a side slam.
Precisely, because when she fails, that's what happens. Biagio crushes her again. It's uncomfortable, frankly. I don't want to see it. Something's wrong with these people.
1, 2, and there's another left shoulder up by Lisa Lace. This match continues. What do you mean when she fails?
Something's wrong with these people that want to see this. Of course Biagio is going to decimate her. It's not comfortable. She's a nice girl. She should be fighting other women where it's fair.
Lisa is not in this match against her will. She wants to be here. She wants to face the best in Best of the West, and that means going up against the champions.
So she's gonna find out what it takes to be a champion. And spoiler, I think it might be more than she's got.
Oh! Wait a minute, Biagio rolls through. Oh! The spear from Lisa Lace.
But the championship instinct of Biagio rolling all the way to the outside where Lace can't make a cover. She has to pin Biagio. A countout does not get her the title. Brilliant, brilliant by Biagio.
Biagio on the outside just barely starting to stir.
Biagio. Lisa.
Wait a second. Lisa. Oh no! Lisa got caught with a kick right to the face after a full head of steam.
Toe to the temple. Lisa Lace could be out on her stomach. She might have no idea where she is.
Knock knock right there to check on her. Or she could be concussed or worse. Oh, and there's an ace crusher out of nowhere.
2 nasty shots to the head. This could be it. Biagio's not done, though.
Biagio's got her up. Oh! Emerald Fusion. 1, 2. Now there's a kick out.
I have never taken away from the resiliency of Lisa Lace, but I still stand that she's just outclassed.
Outclassed? That's not what you've been talking about this whole time.
She's fighting hard, but she's just outclassed, frankly.
There's a backdrop. I don't think Lisa got Biagio as high as she would have liked, but it was effective nonetheless.
She's taking a battering. That was pure instinct, more of a toss than a real move.
Wow. Clubbing forearm. Another one. Trying to knock down Biagio with those clotheslines. Irish whip. Reverse. Flying clothesline.
Finally managing to knock down Biagio.
Not once, but twice. Side slam.
Well, you notice her offense is not at full impact. She's sustained quite a beating through this matchup. She'll need to find a way to put Biagio down for good as he works his way back to his feet.
Underhook. Double underhook DDT.
So you see what I see. Cover.
1, 2, no! Biagio got a foot on the rope.
Was waiting for it. The moment Biagio hit the mat, instinctively he moved towards the edge. He is a champion through and through. He's just playing chess while Lisa Lace is playing checkers.
Lisa Lace thinks she's won here. Lisa can't believe it. Lisa looks like she's taking a moment to gather her thoughts here.
She's taking her eye off the ball. Biagio's up in the corner.
You're right, she's letting frustration get the better of her right now. Lisa hammering away on the back of Biagio.
Biagio complaining about something in his eyes.
Don't complain about that today. Whoa! Oh, come on! Biagio with the chain in his hand. A shot to the ribs.
Lisa Lace is brutalized from that shot. She might have internal organ damage.
Nuck is checking on Lisa here.
And Biagio is in the corner calling for something. Lisa Lace might not be able to get to her feet though. He might be best off just going for the cover.
Look at Biagio pulling out his own hair. That's far from charming. It's sick, sadistic. Oh! Lisa catches him with the knee. Oh, Biagio with a spear. That's Lisa Lace's move. 2. It's over. Biagio is still champion.
Here is your winner and still the best of the West, West Coast champion, Charming Biagio Crescenzo.
Well, I love to say I told you so, and I told you so. Charming Biagio Crescenzo is an incredible champion. That powerful gut shot followed up by that spear just took all the wind out of Lisa Lace. And with no wind, you can't kick out. Simple mathematics.
Well, I don't like to admit it, but Biagio with a hell of a hard-fought victory here. Charming Biagio Crescenzo still your best of the West Coast champion, and we've got more championship action coming your way shortly. The Best of the West tag team titles are on the line next, right here on Best of the West Ignition.
Maybe we should call some medical staff here for Lisa Lace.